Well, here we are again. Last time, we had a romantic conclusion to the Fuyusaka story. Then we did a whole lot of battles and ended with an epic Macross battle. So, romance, idol songs, robot battles.
Speaking of romantic idol songs and robot battles, we're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I was going to say that's Macross. It's not really us at all, is it?
You can't leave these openings.
I'm Maximilian Genius.
And I'm Neki Basara.
Okay, no, seriously. 71% destruction. Isn't that excellent? And just to remind everybody, we can't move on until we've completed Judo Kurabe's Judo Kurabe event. And I still haven't gone back to S-rank this battle, but I will. I've got a couple ways to do it. There's no time limit, and the only thing I have to do is get an S rank. So I could just stay out of range.
Just be cautious and snipe it.
Well, I just have to be out of range of the field.
Yeah.
I don't have to be that far away from it. But in any case, we haven't figured out or even discussed at all who we're going to continue playing. So let's figure that out. We could actually finish up Amiguchi and Kisaragi, which I think is a good call.
I agree. For one, they've probably only got one more event each.
Or Amiguchi has one more. I think she's got two more.
Good point. And it is unlocked with the thing we just did.
Let's go. All right.
Maybe we'll find out about that meteor that I didn't earn the file for because, didn't S-rank it.
There.
I mean, I want to know what that's about.
Me too, because it's never come up.
Those government spooks are keeping an eye on me.
You want to know the real reason I want to know about meteor?
Are you a Jehovah's Witness?
I am not a Jehovah's Witness. No. Well, you see, in Megazone 2-3...
Of course! I at least tried to reference something not mecha related.
Well, I can't help it if this game is a love letter to Zegapane and Megazone 2-3.
Continue, David.
So, there's a meteor that nearly hits the ship. So it's the bad guy military folks who have to do something about, allowing the collision because the regular people don't even know that they're on a ship. See?
I see. Okay.
And so when Miyuki Inaba started talking, I began wondering if she was going to be hit by a meteor. Anyway.
At this rate, they could just take me away and nobody would ever know.
So Shu Amiguchi hasn't really done that much compared to the other characters in his story.
You're right. Wonder what that means.
So she was watching me this whole time? On behalf of that shady outfit? Is that why she approached me at all? Yuki-chan. No, wait. I'm the one who approached her. And she has to keep an eye on me?
Yeah, that's what I was saying last time this came up. She wasn't following you for no reason. You found her first.
And in fact, he's the one who kept interacting with her.
Well, hey, maybe this isn't so bad after all.
It's all about perspective.
So she's been monitoring me this whole time? She's actually some Secret Service government spy? That's crazy. Also, not gonna lie, weirdly hot.
Well, I guess I should say, before it moves on, what's been happening with Amiguchi is more that he has reacted to things that have occurred around him. And he has been following up on this stuff. Mm-hmm. But, well, I guess he's the one destined to have the Megazone story.
Shu-kun, please help me.
Yep.
Hey!
He knows I'm here now. He's going to try to have me eliminated.
Tetsuya Ida?
Or Judo Izumi.
What?
Oh, the way that the last thing was set up, I guess you just don't really remember it. Tetsuya Ida basically seems to be taking the role of arch-villain because he is Shu.
Makes sense.
Wait, what do you mean eliminated? There's so much I still don't get here. I need a real explanation.
I know. but I had to hack my way in to reach you. My connection won't last long.
See?
All right. You don't gotta be all smarmy about it.
When you say he, you mean Tetsuya Ida?
Yes.
Why is he after you?
See, first he loved her, and then because she rejected him, now he has to kill her. Because he's a stable human being.
Because I'm helping you. I was right. He's trying to reset Project Ark.
He wants to reset it. What would that do?
The world would be destroyed by kaiju. Everything will be gone. They want to start over.
Seriously?
They want to restart this world from the beginning.
Ah,
They've done it before.
they've done it before.
And a reset means you would be erased too.
You're talking about kaiju now?
You've already seen them.
You mean those things in my dreams?
The Sentinels were built to fight those kaiju. To defend the world you call home.
So they have gone... I guess that's what a loop is resetting the whole world. Destroying everything. Well, it means more because it's not digital, because it's physical. You know?
Yeah. Like how Chihiro Morimura kind of is Yori Fuyusaka, but because this one is born in this loop, has her own experiences, her own sorts of things, it's not the same person. Chihiro Morimura from that loop did die. So here, everyone, all these people, these consciousnesses will die, and a different version of them gets born in the next loop.
Right.
Yeah.
And I suppose Ida... It's just he doesn't seem so bad with everybody else, but I guess he is. Well, I never trust a Malthusian. They believe you're a cancer, after all.
So it's just space beyond the enclosure walls. That means we're in some huge spaceship, right? Why does all of this exist? Why cover up the truth?
There's a supercomputer hidden below your town. We call it Universal Control. It has led you to believe you live in Japan, in a certain historical era.
Why?
Possibly to make your lives easier. Possibly to make you easier to manage.
Blah, blah, Megazone, blah, blah.
All right, we're moving on.
Even I couldn't tell you the real reason.
At this point, who knows?
Right?
How long has it been?
So why are you trying to help us?
We've only heard about 2 loops, but how many were there before then?
You still don't know who I am. You and I have met many times in your dreams.
Huh. Look at the red bars.
I mean, no, she's not Tetsuya Ida.
Wait, you're not Tetsuya Ida, are you?
You might be overthinking this. Shukun, please. We don't have much time. Please, give it some more thought.
We know what the answer is.
No, just go on.
Oh, that song from my dream. You don't mean... You're...
You finally realized. This is how I got past Universal Control. I sang on an inconspicuous broadcast with all my heart, just like I used to.
Kisaragi.
Yes, it's me, but a different Tomi Kisaragi from the one in your world. I'm not human anymore, just data on a computer.
Well, considering the same people come out every time there's a loop, it's just, that's not really any different, is there?
Not really, and I think that might be one of the themes that they're kind of pushing here.
At the very least, Tomi herself, or even just this Tomi, is really concerned about it. Doesn't think it's valid herself, anyway.
But that's exactly how I can still help you. Oh no, he's at Sector 3's terminal. Help me, Shukun. If we don't stop him, he'll erase me.
What should I do?
Inside the outer walls. I hid your Sentinel in...
Hey! No, come on! Don't leave me hanging like this! She's been reaching out to me, using my TV set to break through the walls that separate us. She's the Tomi Kisaragi I saw in my dreams. The Tomi Kisaragi who has no body left. just a mind inside a machine. She's gone.
The only thing I can think of to do is to rewatch Megazone 2-3 Part 2, because I don't remember what happened next. when he went to go save the idol from the guy who knew everything that was trying to destroy her.
So we'll just stop recording right now and go watch half of an anime series. How about no?
What happens if I go there? Can I really make a difference?
Hey, the only thing that really matters, the only thing I really remember about the specifics is that in Megazone 2-3, the protagonist always loses.
Well, that's not very comforting.
Yeah, I know.
I can already tell this is gonna be a huge mess. Nope. A girl has asked for my help. I can't just run away from this. I'll go.
I want a lengthy motorcycle driving scene just so I can put in Rock Cafe over it. A piece of music.
And I'll figure out the rest when I get there.
Well, we out this piece.
Go forth. Rescue.
Any sudden moves and I shoot.
Never mind.
Shinonome-senpai?
Mr. Ida told her to go get him.
Yeah.
The door was locked. How did you get in?
I broke the lock.
With that gun?
There was an agent too. I put him to sleep.
So she's doing this for herself at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You were at the park with him. Are you with the shady spy bureau too?
Yes.
So, what do you want with me?
I need your sentinel.
My sentinel?
Call it here.
That's a thing I can do? I have no idea how.
Okay, it still won't let me walk around.
Senpai, I'm sorry, but I've got something I need to do.
You want me to shoot you?
I have to go stop Ida. Huh?
Wow!
Yeah, that's surprising.
Man, maybe we should finish up Shinonome too. If she actually has gotten to the point where she doesn't want Mr. Ida
To succeed.
Sounds like we're on the same side.
To be continued.
Okay, I guess that's what we're gonna do next. Yeah, there it is, the scene on the bike.
Alright,
The tunnel?
well, I guess put Hard Rock Cafe or whatever the heck it's called on it.
Yeah, that's where the Sentinel's hidden. Apparently.
That's some sentinel. It must weigh hundreds of tons. How does it fly in the air?
Right?
But what I really don't understand is how you controlled it without any problems. Piloting a sentinel damages you, like what happened to me. So most people can't operate them.
What? You mean piloting a Sentinel did all that stuff to you? You know, it's not too late to turn back.
Well, it only happens if you get infected with the D code or whatever it was that happened.
Yeah.
It is too late.
Easy, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna give up now. The girl's in trouble. You know where you're going, don't you, Senpai?
The look on her face.
Yeah.
There are 2 terminals that have been analyzed so far. Sector 1 and Sector 3. But we can only get into one of them.
And how long do they have before she just has her headaches and resets?
Yeah.
That'd be the terminal in Sector 3.
Not really sure I'm following here.
Mr. Ida was supposed to take me with him, but he took Takamiya-san instead.
Oi!
Yuki-chan! What's he planning with Yuki-chan?
He needed biometric ID from one of us. It's the only way he can access the terminal.
Yeah, so he must be the same as Morimura.
Yeah.
A data ghost or some such, but it means that he can't access the terminal.
That means a sentinel's the only way to shift in.
It's just up ahead.
Wait,
No.
You okay?
what is this place?
She'll be fine as long as the pills hold out.
The outer walls of the spaceship, I guess.
It's a spaceship?
Ah. Really, there's only 2 people that knew that,
Yeah.
other than Ida and Morimura and Izumi.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh, whoa,
It's a long story. Don't worry about it. Let's just get on the Sentinel and shift.
And maybe Okino?
He probably does.
okay, so you never found out that part. It's a long story.
This doesn't make sense. How could there be a facility like this in a tunnel?
I don't know how, but there is. Let's look for the Sentinel.
Or Kurabe? Tamo Kurabe? I don't know. No, I guess Kurabe isn't. Well, it's not appropriate right now, so I shouldn't worry about it. I just suddenly was thinking, who is Okino? He was around from the beginning, but we don't see Okino as an adult.
That's true.
We'll get there later, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, presumably we'll have to go through Hijiyama's, and his is locked until pretty far in.
It's really here.
Or Nenji's, perhaps, might get to him a little bit.
The
Yeah.
one I saw at the park.
Miyuki and Aba hid it here. So, now what?
Well, activate it.
How do I do that?
Yeah, but how?
Open sesame!
And that only worked once. You'll never get that to work again. It will never work again that way in your entire life.
How did you do it before?
I don't know, it just kinda happened.
I got shot.
What about your activation switch? You should have one somewhere on your body,
My what?
A switch?
where nanomachines were shot into you. That's where code was injected into your system. So that should be where your switch is.
Oh yeah, I got shot. I think she got me right around here?
Swipe across it. See if that starts things up.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, I'm just gonna twiggle my own ear here.
So I just swipe it, like this?
Holy crap, it worked and I'm so badass.
Okay, I see you. So yeah, I'm in. But for something so big, well, this cockpit looks like a single-seater.
If it shares design elements from number 14, there should be a maintenance hatch somewhere. From there, I could set the shift destination.
Okay, let me look. I found it, I think.
Where is it?
In the back.
I was just thinking how much work it would be to
How's
fit
it looking down there?
somebody else into the cockpit.
Yeah.
I've set the shift destination. Now you just need to confirm it.
Okay, here we go. This thing better not let us down.
Man, I really want to go play Shinonome now.
Right? Yeah, this has made me obscenely curious.
What happened here? It's like a world after an apocalypse.
Big, 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 big!
That's Sakura High. It looks a lot like where we live. No, it's in ruins. But that is our city.
We were in Sector 4. What you're looking at is Sector 3.
Okay, so there really is more than one enclosure.
It's down there. The bottom of that hole is the terminal.
Looks like we'll fit right through. I guess we're going down.
It's nice to see scenes like this. They just have not happened.
Yeah.
And then then they end, and they continue to not happen.
Yuki!
Freeze!
Whoa.
Any closer and I shoot her.
Dude!
Well, that ain't cool.
So,
Found a way through on Shu Amiguchi's Sentinel?
Well, I was just vaguely positive on those guys, on the Men in Black, you know? Until this, like, they always seemed like more or less decent people that do their jobs.
Well, they got the doing their jobs part down. They just don't seem to care so much on the decency.
They don't know what's going on.
Right, they're just, regular people?
Reminds me of Zetman, a manga. There's two Men in Black that are known as Man in Black A and Man in Black B. It's just eventually somebody called them that because they never introduced themselves. And they go from being, like, vaguely antagonistic, kind of minor characters, to actually being, like, main protagonists, but they still don't have names, and they're, like, the best characters in it.
That's amazing.
I suppose this is because I chose Takamiya-kun over you. Those emotional impulses of yours really do try my patience.
That's not why, Mr. Ida.
Miyuki Inaba needs my help. I have to stop Ida somehow, or else he's going to erase her. Yuki Takamiya. It doesn't matter. I don't care what group Yuki-chan's wrapped up in. I'm going to save her.
Especially since she doesn't seem like she's going to be too loyal to them now.
Yeah, people are pointing guns at her. Okay, I can't do anything, I can't mess around, I'll talk.
I get it. So it is you after all. You're Tetsuya Ida, huh? I know about you. I've seen a lot of your past. Well, that's inconvenient.
That's true. Now that we know exactly what the mechanics of Morimura and Fuyusaka are, that's not what happened with Ida and Amiguchi. We know that for a fact.
Right.
It's just that we only just learned of exactly what Morimura was trying to do and the how. So you could think that Ida was trying to get a body of his own too. Especially, I mean, Ida, right?
Exactly.
You know, the guy who's makes all the androids. But that's not what he's done.
Right, hold on. Didn't A say that Chihiro Morimura also altered Shu and Juro's memories? Didn't he say she did that? Or I think
No,
she
you're
said
right.
that?
You're right.
Yeah.
So she's the one that did that.
What better way to...
She did that for them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what better way to oppose him than to put his memories in someone?
No, it's the opposite. She put those memories in those people for those people.
Alright.
And just came to oppose them.
She's still transplanting memories, then. Well, I know you too. Perhaps better than anyone else could. After all, I've known you all your life.
It's true.
Ever since I dropped you off as a newborn.
Drop me off?
I placed you into the Amiguchi family as a child.
Then you're saying...
You are genetically identical to me. You are Tetsuya Ida.
Hey, wait a sec.
I'm almost finished here. Just stay quiet for a moment more.
No?
Yuki-chan's got nothing to do with this. Let her go.
I'm afraid she's a vital part of the process. I need her biometrics to access the computer.
Man, we should have picked Shinonome before finishing Amiguchi.
We had no way of knowing.
You should know this is partly your fault. Up until now, I had simply been borrowing your ID. But then you had to go and access your Sentinel.
Because he was shot as a witch, and just like what happened with BJ, because of that, the not real person lost their ID, like it got
Because
registered.
it was registered to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means authorization has been restored to you.
Yuki-chan, don't worry. We're gonna get you out of this.
Amiguchi.
You have feelings for Yuki Takamiya, I take it?
And now he's just gonna blast him about this.
Yeah. I love her.
You know, under any other circumstances, it'd
Right.
be fascinating. Genetically identical, but our experiences made us very different people indeed. A shame. There is nothing you can do to change this.
Miyuki Inaba.
Ida-kun.
So here you are at last. Your singing gave you away. I recognized it instantly.
Of course he would.
There's no way he wouldn't. Also, how long has it been? And she called him Ida-kun, just like she always has.
Yeah.
I'm still your biggest fan, believe it or not.
Ida-kun, please. Think this over.
I have to start things over for the two of us.
This is a mistake.
I'm afraid you're the one who's mistaken. It's too late. This place will be gone soon enough anyway. Or do you have some other option to share?
Even if I did, you wouldn't listen to me. Not the way you are now.
But it's not the way he's supposed to be. He was never supposed to be this twisted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Miyuki Inaba said something about this. She said she knew me through my ID. Probably because he's the one she was trying to track. Stop! I won't let you erase her! Erase her? Please. I love Tomi Kisaragi. There's no need for anything as drastic as that. But I do need to silence her as a precautionary measure.
I'm going to download her to my PDA.
Maybe so. Keep her captive for a while so she can't get in the way. It would be weird if he were to do something to her, though.
Right?
If he did, then not sticking up for Ida here because of, like, sudden Malthusian villain turn. But everything he did for her.
Yeah.
It didn't matter that she didn't want it.
Right.
So if he were to allow something to happen to her, or worse yet, do something
Himself?
himself, all the acts he had ever taken, every last one of them would have been for nothing. Then he'd go crazy and kill himself in some sense, which he still might do.
You can cut off communications, but I'm not going to give up.
I don't need to cut off communications. It doesn't matter where you are. After all, you're a Sentinel AI now. She's in a Sentinel? And I happen to have command authorization over the Sentinels. All of them up to number 19.
That's impossible.
There's still a few after that.
Yeah, like 24, I think, is the highest ranked one. Or numbered one.
Ida-kun, I'm in orbit right now. I'm watching this all from the command ship's computer, and I can see everything. I know what'll happen to that whole area. The reset will change everything. It'll all be broken down and rebuilt, but...
Indeed. A new beginning for you and me.
No, you don't understand.
Attention! Emergency protocol.
Whether you use the Aegis system or not, this must be the last chance.
Yeah.
We don't understand why it's the last chance, but that's probably the case.
Force shutdown Sentinel number 16.
16.
Yep.
Well, that makes sense. However, by the time of the final battle, Tomi Kisaragi doesn't have Miyuki Inaba in number 16, so she gets liberated from it somehow.
Yeah.
23.
23.
So he has control over all the Sentinels except the G-Force. Shu, Yuki, Goto, and Megumi.
Yeah.
Don't!
Inaba! Bastard! She'll be asleep until all of this is over. That's the last variable taken care of. I think our work here is done. We're returning to Sector 4. And you're coming with us, Shu Amiguchi. As will you, Shinonome-kun. Come on. You know you need me.
Ooh, F you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, really? That's my girl. We're leaving. Collect the equipment.
Okay, why can't I move now? Well, it doesn't matter. I can't hate the guy. He's just wrong.
Yeah. He's experienced something that has just utterly crushed him.
Well, he experienced loss, but, I mean, don't we all?
More than we'd like, for sure.
I know what you've really been trying to do. Back then, all those nights in the lab, you weren't trying to bring her back. You wanted to remake Kisaragi the way you wanted her to be.
Is that why she looks the way she does?
Like teenage Tomi.
What on earth are you talking about? Like this?
Oh, yeah!
like a classically beautiful girl instead of like big forehead, glasses.
Braids, I see.
Ida, you think we're the same person? You're nothing like me. I'd never use a girl as some tool.
Well, that's not what he wanted to do either.
Yeah!
Shit! Stop right there!
Yeah!
Don't move.
Damn it.
Amiguchi-kun, hurry.
Right.
Hurry and what?
You hurt, Yuki-chan?
Amiguchi. Shinonome!
You can be such an inconvenience. Speaking of...
Ah!
Amiguchi!
That always happens to him!
Poor guy!
Judo Izumi did it to him too!
Takamiya-kun.
Well, that was probably this Ida. That Ida
Yeah,
right there
yeah.
that he did it to.
I suggest you come quietly, or Amiguchi will suffer the consequences.
You son of a bitch!
Yuki-chan, don't risk it! If we could hurry this up...
On it, sir. What?
Huh!
Uh-oh!
Good job, Shinonome!
They vanished. Did they shift? Yuki.
Man, this scene is just going on!
It's freaking great!
I love it!
Like, we finally hit something of the climax.
I should hope so. It's probably his final one, like you said.
It's totally his final one. If it's been going this long. I also love how they're actually, either supervising him or helping him out. Or...
Whoa! Without his help, they're stuck here!
I hadn't even realized, you're right.
He's holding all the cards!
So this goes there. Okay, nice. So that's all set.
Okay, see ya. No! They scream.
Then let's do... this. No dice.
You need to take this seriously.
Hey, you want to do this yourself? Be my guest.
Keep it cool. He's doing fine.
The way that those men in black worked in Zetman, it was kind of like this. They start out as obviously the bad guy secret agent brown shirts, but then it turns out that they're quite individual and...
Yuki-chan, I promised I'd save her. I'm going after her, no matter what it takes.
It doesn't seem as if the director's coming back, which means it may be up to us to find our way back home. Probably best to work together for now.
So you guys really have no idea how to work all this stuff?
Our intel suggested it's just not possible for us.
Also, even if they did, they don't have the biometric ID what's-its.
Right, that's why it's not possible for them.
Yes.
The only ones with clearance and ability are the special miners. But we'll certainly make an effort.
Yeah, any luck? B? No. This one is Man in Black B. This one is Man in Black A.
Can't your robot do something to solve this? It's capable of transporting us across time, correct?
Hell if I know, man. My senpai was the one who set up the time travel. Sure, I can fly the thing, but I'd have no idea how to get us home.
This is really interesting.
Yeah.
How much does your organization know? Do they have any real info on how this place works?
Well, it's a UFO made by scientists of the future. Since before our time, it's been buried here, deep underground.
Okay, so you're basically clueless.
See, that's what everybody else thinks because that's how it's been explained to all of them. Except Miura and Amiguchi, between the two of them, find out what it really is.
Sound about right?
Yeah, don't worry about it, Man in Black B. It's fine. B-kun. Well, if I say...
Come on, out of the way.
Well, you can't call him A-kun, that's someone else.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody else, so... A-san and B-san, then.
There we go.
This is nothing like my microcomputer at home.
Yeah, technology's a little different.
Damn it. This doesn't look good. I can't help Miyuki and Aba. I can't even go after Yuki-chan. What am I supposed to do here? Where'd the console go?
Uh-oh,
Did it
everyone
work?
get on!
Well, he did run out. Like, that was a good faith thing.
Yeah.
No.
Somebody's coming here.
Ah.
It just started moving by itself.
Well, this is awkward.
Nanami?
What? Why?
Amiguchi-kun?
I guess I kind of remember when this happened. Because near the end, she had the scar on her cheek.
The data unit.
Men in Black!
What the? That's a horrible place to end.
What?
I'm so confused.
But now we can finish it via Kisaragi, I suppose?
I guess?
Or maybe Shinonome? Okay, we've got to figure out what we're doing here, but let's start with this. We still don't really understand anything about it at all.
Way to tell us nothing by saying a lot, Gabe.
Oh no! We don't know exactly how or when it's going to end, but this is what we just saw.
Uh-huh.
This was something that happened in Shinonome's story. She collapsed and he just came up to her in bed out of nowhere, was like, "You okay? Okay, I'm glad you're okay." And then he just walked off.
So that means...
She didn't remember anything that happened.
Poor thing. Okay.
How terrible!
That was a horrible spot to end.
So I suppose we should go with Kisaragi. I was thinking Shinonome. Wait a minute. A Spectre Reborn. We did it like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Either Shinonome or Kisaragi.
Must continue that or something. Because we've already done Yuki and we've already done Natsuno, so it can't be on their routes.
Oh, darn it, Billy, you pick.
Tomi Kisaragi.
Okay.
Well.
Come forth, best character.
After returning. So there's Miwako.
Well, I guess now we'll find out what happened there. This was a long time ago.
Oh, this is the one scene we had with Yori where she woke up, because there's Juro standing in the background.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it looks the same anyway.
Usami-chan, I've been meaning to tell you. I found a cafe with some amazing-looking cakes.
I think we've heard this.
Shall we go there after school?
That's the same thing you said before we left.
Hmm? You've been acting strange today.
Poor thing. Both of them.
Did something happen?
You're acting like nothing did. That's the problem.
I mean, I guess we should just be glad she's okay.
Yeah.
This girl. New building, same old sleepyhead.
2025.
We went to the ruined future. You really don't remember?
You said that this morning, too. I've never heard of Ruined Future.
Is it a new cafe?
What kind of shop is it?
Oh yeah, we went way deep underground. You were freaking out. You've got to remember that, right?
Underground? You mean the downstairs food court at the mall?
No.
I mean, what are you supposed to do? In a sense, be grateful she's okay, but...
Alright, Miyuko. Tell it to me straight. In the last few days, did anything big happen? Anything at all?
The last few days? Let's see.
Oh, there was that time that you and Nenji were both gone from the school.
Something big. Oh, I know. You remember? 3 days ago, we moved classrooms from the old building to the new one. That was so sudden. I could hardly believe it. Is that not it?
She doesn't remember a thing about what just happened. That's not something you can just forget. It's more like her memories were rewritten.
We can only assume it has to do with universal control, managing the town and the people.
Yeah.
As if she never went there at all. The school marked us absent those days, but she's acting like she's been here the whole time. It's crazy. Did that underground computer do this?
I am suspicious!
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm glad you remember at least.
Okay. No, don't start playing this music! Run, Kisaragi!
David, we're fine, as long as he doesn't just blink and start looking around suddenly in the middle of the conversation.
He might be like, hey, you got a key?
Miwako has no memory of the whole ordeal. To her, it's like nothing ever happened. And Shinonome-senpai?
Man, this is so far back from where we were, darn it.
She doesn't even remember my face.
So that's what Sekigahara meant about being managed. Damn.
Well, the Shinonome thing is a little different than universal control mucking around.
If that's true, then everyone here's in the same boat, right? My mom? The people of my city? Maybe they're all hidden somewhere, being monitored.
I remember something that Goto had said to Tomi. We are essentially refugees from another time. Well, we have a much better idea of exactly what that means, and that's an interesting way to put it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe one of the reasons that she can actually look at everything a bit easier than everyone else is that she comes from a different sector that's already been destroyed, ended up here, and had to restart a life.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It all comes down to that underground computer. I bet it has the answers. I'm gonna go back there.
What? Dude, are you crazy? The place is crawling with androids.
I'm pretty good at hiding.
Dumbass, you'll die. Besides, how the hell do you plan on getting there?
How the hell do you plan on getting there? How the hell do you plan on getting there?
Underground gate.
If we use the gate again, we can return to that era.
Do you even know how?
Ooh, open sesame!
I don't think Morimura would be much help. And Shinonome-senpai? She was looking at me real suspiciously. Oh, I know! Sekigahara-kun! I'll find him and...
The minute she mentions another guy's name, his face scrunches up.
Calm down. Just think about it for a sec. You really want to mess with that thing? Shit's dangerous. And you know, if you get stranded again, you might be stuck for good.
I guess when you put it like that... Maybe you've got a point. I should slow down and think a little. But still...
Okay.
Now that I think about it...
Wait a minute.
This must be the memory that was the base for the virtual world that Nenji was trapped in.
Just briefly, I was concerned that she might have been kidnapped by Okino.
I suppose that's not impossible.
But I think what you said is right.
We'll see.
This is the basis of the memory.
Why do you care? Don't tell me. You're worried about me that much?
Yeah.
Am I really that important to you?
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. Go ahead and die for all I care. It's just... I'd feel pretty shitty being the one who let you do it.
Man, this is so romantic.
So that's how it is. So, what? You want me to just sit on my ass until something happens?
I get it, alright? We'll think of something together. Just don't go rushing off on your own.
The subtext here is great. She came to talk to him because he's the only person who could have understood what it was that she had to say. And then, basically, she ends up talking him into going with her. But...
Well, head to the left and go confront Wajima.
No! I guess so.
You have no choice.
I guess when Tomi was talking about being picked on at the station...
Huh.
Well, look what we got here. Ogata, most punchable
How
face in the
many
city.
more times do we have to do this?
Hey now! Come on, you're fighting again? Stop that!
It's just unsettling because we've seen this before multiple times from a different perspective.
Hey, stay out of this, idiot.
What do we got here? Don't tell me this little bitch is your girl. Didn't know you were into elementary schoolers. That's messed up, man.
The hell did you just say? You wanna say that again? Say it to my face. Come on!
So easily!
Hey, stop it!
That's only a taste of what you deserve, asshole.
Train's already here. Huh. Whatever you want.
And he's busy man posing. Well, that's the fundamental disconnect between those two.
I can't keep waiting around like this.
I just don't like getting on this train.
I don't like to get on this train either, Damon, but it must be gotten onto.
The last time that we saw Kisaragi on this train, like the Daimos attacked, and that was the end.
We'll think of something together. Yeah, right. Keep your word next time, dummy.
You know, when you do that fight, like, several times, the sort of stuff that he says about it's really clear why he was fighting. He was fighting that for you, though maybe he didn't need an excuse. They're so mean to each other.
It's great.
Yeah, it is great. Okay, everything's fine.
Another day, another waste of time.
Well, it's just like what she was trying to do with Shikishima. Come up with some way to do something, but...
To look it up, like, in the school library, there's CD dealings on, like, blackmail.com or something.
Blackmail.com. Yeah, she's trying to do something. She's using her energy to act, but she doesn't really know how.
There has to be a gate here somewhere. Was it all just a weird dream? Oh, stop it, me. If I start to doubt myself, it's all over. I've got a lot more investigating to do.
She's already traveled through time when... you know what I mean by that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
She's already traveled through time when her own time was destroyed. How can she doubt that?
Right?
When we arrived, the gate was right here. If I stand here, I should be able to go back. At least, that's what I think. But what do I do to get it to show up?
Billy?
Open sesame? Eh?
Oh, don't you have a different guess?
I've already guessed abracadabra and a bunch of those other things. I just figured we just stick with the simple open sesame. Gate come forth. Appear before me, O divine portal to the Nexus.
How many guesses do you think you get?
Okay.
Ah.
Maybe there's a switch somewhere. Huh?
No, it's that easy.
Whoa!
Oh.
Well, well.
Here we are, 1985. Do you know what you have to do?
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd be questioning my sanity.
Isn't this from the Hijiyama prologue?
No, Hijiyama was with A when he got warped to
Oh, you're right.
1995.
You're right.
It's so absurd, my head's going to burst.
This is just Okino kind of showing him how the gate stuff works.
You can head back and rest up.
Okino.
Don't worry. I won't be going anywhere. I just need to ensure Chihiro Morimura doesn't find out. Time to pull a few tricks on the gate and cover our tracks.
Again, I have a hard time trusting Okino, except for the fact that he is physically there in the final battle.
Yeah, that doesn't mean nothing.
See you.
The most observant people in the world.
I saw that.
How very like Tomi.
Finally found my inn.
I love it.
So... You there. You seem to be able to access the gate.
Oh, I love Tomi so much. I guess I like her song, too.
Who are you?
Tomi Kisaragi. And you are... Okino-kun. A guy who doesn't want to be caught by Morimura. Right?
Ah, blackmail.
Now then. Won't you do something for me? You don't have much of a choice.
She's completely pulled him into her pace.
Man, I really don't want to stop there, but I suppose I will. That's fantastic.
I love it.
Yeah, no recollection. But again, at least she's okay.
Yeah.
So 53 analysis, 71 destruction, 69 remembrance. We're moving towards the end. And we have to do
the final one.
So this does unlock the final Tomi Kisaragi event. But that means that we're going to miss everything that happens at what she just did. I guess, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What just happened with back to 2025?
Yeah.
I better check to see when that took place. I don't know how we're going to get that filled in. Hijiyama, I suppose.
Okay, so this is just before all the witch stuff happens.
And Amiguchi and Yuki going to the outer walls.
Yeah.
All right, well, this was fantastic. We're pushing through the game, and really, we've done some of the best stuff, I think.
I agree. I can't wait to get on to the next thing.
And so, with great excitement, we bid you later.
That is the least excited I have ever heard you, Damon.